This is Steve Schiffman, and I want to thank you very much for joining me in this webcast that we try to produce each and every day. That's 4 times a week. To me, that's each and every day. And I want to tell you something that I think is important, and I want to be very specific. I just got back from Sweden. I was training overseas, and I do that quite a bit. In fact, have been in Sweden 5 times and trained 5 different groups. And sometimes they're as big as 2,000 groups, 2,000 people in a group. Well, this particular time, and I want you to know that they don't work for any single company. They're almost every company you can imagine. I asked them, how do you, as salespeople, differentiate yourself from other people? In other words, people sell the same thing. If there were groups of people obviously selling the same product, they didn't necessarily work for the same company, but they did sell the same product. I said, so how do you differentiate yourself? And after some thinking and some language translation, so they kind of understood what I meant, they said, well, what we do is offer great service. Now, I just want you to make sure you've got that we offer great service. That's what they said. Now, I didn't expect them to say that we offer terrible service. That wouldn't happen. But they say, as almost to the person, we offer great service. Now, the reason I'm mentioning that to you now is that in all the countries that I've trained, 43 different countries and, 9,000 groups, the reality has been that's what they say. Almost everybody says that. Well, we offer great service. Nobody says we have crappy service. They say we offer great service. Now, why am I saying that? Because that's not a differentiator. When everybody is doing the same thing, everybody saying the same thing, everybody acting the same way, we're all the same. The fact of the matter is you have to find other ways of doing that, of saying that. You have to find the differentiator that's going to work for you. Now, there was one group there, interesting enough, and I actually try to remember how to explain this. But they had suits made of their company logo, which looked a little clownish. I'm not going to tell you it was just a blue suit. It wasn't. It was kind of if you can picture the old television screens and you had this testing pattern, that's what they wore. And you can't miss them. You just couldn't miss them in the room, and you could miss them outside. And they had a way of distinguishing themselves. Now, I'm not saying to you that you should wear a funny hat or little beanie thing or weird shirt. I'm not saying any of that to you. What I am saying to you is, how do you differentiate yourself? And that goes with almost everything you do. I was speaking to someone that I coach, and I said, let me see your business card. And she showed me her card. She held it up. And I said, that doesn't really say much. In the back, it was kind of a person's foot going into the water and the whole thing. And of course, I can't explain it to you, but the fact is that all said and done, it was just like everybody else. So my hope is today you find something that separates you from the other person. After all, we are all selling a commodity. One way or the other, it's a commodity. Find a way to separate yourself out. Anyway, this is Steve Schiffman, and I want to thank you very much for joining me. The word today is pencil. All you have to do is write to me an email and write the word pencil, and you have a chance of winning. Some of you, because we were away last week, I could not get to you. I got your emails, but I couldn't get to you. I will take care of that this week. But the secret word, magic word is pencil. Send the word pencil, and you have an opportunity of getting a free book. But in any case, this is Steve Schiffman. I want to thank you for joining me today. And as always, you humble me by your attendance.